Hello, my name is Bernardo Lozando. I'm a fourth year student here at Penn State University studying energy engineering with a minor in environmental engineering. So this is my personal business plan presentation. So I'll be talking about how this project went, how this course went. But I guess to start off, this project was very interesting to me. It kind of forced me to step outside of my comfort zone and reach out to my friends and family and ask them to kind of fill out a form and see what they thought of me, which is a very weird thing to ask. And I had to play it off a little bit to my parents and family, a little bit more than to my friends. But I had to explain that this was for a class, and I want them to explain to me what they view me as, my strengths, my weaknesses, and that was very interesting. Another part that I thought was super interesting to me was the acknowledging my own strengths and weaknesses, and comparing that to what other people thought, and there was a lot of overlap. I'm glad that that is something that I notice and something that people notice about me. So that's something that was kind of like a refresher. I didn't expect it to be the exact same, but there was a lot of overlap between the two forms. I guess my personal favorite part about this was sitting down and kind of breaking down my next couple of years. Immediately after college, I graduated in a week and a half, and it was something that was super interesting just to see how I can plan my future so early on. So I was looking at things 10, 15 years in the future, and this was something that it's probably not going to all come to fruition, but it is something interesting to think about and try and put myself through. Definitely, if it's a perfect life, I hope I go through all those things, but it's not a perfect life. So I'm excited to see what twists and turns, what things I do, what things I don't do. So I'm very excited to see what my plan is there. I guess specifically about this course, or I guess generally about this course, I thought this course was very different than any other course I've ever taken at Penn State. I thought the professor, Dr. Grosnick, has been phenomenal. He's done so many different things to kind of just push people out of their comfort zones and push people into new areas. And I think he's done a really great job at that. I think this class also it develops like a good community where people are willing to try and fail. And that's something that I'll feel like a lot of classes don't want you to do. Most classes want you to get it done right perfectly on the first time. Or if it's not on the first time, they want you to practice as hard as you can and then get it the second time. This class is try as many times. We want to see you fail as often as you can. And that's something that I don't think a lot of classes, and I think a lot of classes should be doing, is trying to get you to fail so you can try and try again. So that was one of my favorite things. I think the activity of going outside and finding people to say no to you was very interesting. And that's something that I recommend to people. It's a lot more embarrassing in your own mind to think about getting told no from a random stranger than it is actually to get told no. I felt like a lot more people were saying yes than I expected, and this was definitely something that I recommend to my friends. I think it's just a fun experience. There's no harm, no foul, as long as you keep it appropriate. I think it's a really great opportunity. I guess a specific point in this course that changed my point of view was the website. I really felt like I would never create my own product and sell it and make money away from my current path. But I definitely found that I was able to kind of find my niche and find a common need between other students and definitely take advantage of that. So that's something that I was very excited to do, and I think I will definitely keep working on that. So this is something that I value for this class, from this class, is just how much trial and error happens and how much you can actually succeed from that. So thank you so much.